And we have returned. Right, we are set up to cast Golo versus Reality, the lower bracket finals. Both our players are ready, and we shall go. Boop. Boop. Hope you enjoy those clips. It does this duct tape specifically has one of my favorite clips ever. Sandhill Crane, of course. Yeah. The laugh out loud laugh riot that is myself and Delicat making each other laugh by laughing. Alright everyone, welcome to the lower bracket final of today's Master Swan Open, turn number 26. We are on Thunderbird LE. We're in the northwest corner of the map. Representing Alpha X, it is our purple Protoss. Give it up for Reality. And in the southeast corner of the map are Green Zerg and two-time in a row MSO contender. Give it up for Golo. Now, hopefully Golo will be able to finally get that championship they've been coveting. Reality is starting out with a Forge at home. Forge first. Forge expand. Could work nicely. This is a bit of a wall off to pull off on this map. But it's nice to have some cannons around. It doesn't appear that Golo is starting very aggressively. Starting that pull quite late. Oh, this is a cannon rush. Whoa, whoa! I missed the cannon rush. I thought this was just being defensive, but no, no. All right, get a nice wall of pylons here. One cannon goes up, a gateway to block. Second cannon being made. Golo, yeah, haven't gotten that that spawning pool late. Cancels the hatchery. I don't know about that. Golo just cancels that one cannon. Actually, could have cancelled all of this. Maybe this cancelled the gateway. So it's already a pretty good win for Reality so far. Let's get a pylon on the high ground, so we're going to continue with this aggression. We're getting a Spine Crawler and a Roach Warren. Is that? Oh, it's a macro hatchery. It's gonna be Zealots as well for Reality. This wall is up and ready for any kind of retaliation by Golo. Shield batteries on the low ground as well. This cannon should be able to go up, but it's going to be very low on health by the time it finishes. And the spine is already in position. It's going to finish. Okay, so now they can actually get the pylon on the high ground, which is going to be really helpful for Golo, not letting Reality have any high ground vision. Oh, look at this over. Get the pylon. Okay. The Stalker does have shield batteries here, but any hit on that is actually depleting the batteries. Alright, we have a bit of a standoff here, but Nidus, I like the Nidus option. I like it a lot. That's how you get across the map. That's the Zerg recall, if you will, or the Zerg warp-in and recall. Queen just about manages to escape there. The shield batteries are almost out of energy, so they're not going to be able to save these stalkers for long. Golo is just going to... this is a bluff. Staging units over there, but now sending them across the map. This is in Reality's vision. So Reality does know about this. There's a recall. It's only 4 stalkers though. Probes are being pulled, but they're being pulled pretty late, so everything is going to come out here. The queens, the zerglings, the vultures, the one ravager. Reality does kill the Nidus, but the second one has been queued up here, and it's going to come out. Be at least an exit plan, not for reinforcements for these units. 13 probes are dead. I think Reality, yeah. Just gonna call it GG. Very nice response by Golo. I like it a lot. Reality trying out some cheesy opening. It actually caught me by surprise. I didn't even. It's been a while since I casted a cannon rush. It's, when he did it earlier today, it's also caught me by surprise. I have to be looking for it a little more. Disco Bloodbath is going to be the next map. Now remind me to check on our Hobbit friends, not Hobbit, Ewok friends. No. Quit the lobby. Quit the lobby. Close. God damn it, Blizzard. Bloodbath, create with mod, create lobby, thank you. If you click on create lobby too quickly while setting up the mod itself, the WCS game art, it actually doesn't load it for some reason. So don't click too fast when setting up a lobby. Actually, I did want to check on what team Golo plays for. If I have that information. No team. Yep. Whoop. Reality just dropped out of lobby. Not sure why, but did have a bit of a lobby bug earlier on. Yeah, it's Thank you, Blizzard. Yeah, there we go. Join the lobby. Oh, yeah, that's alright. Alright. See if our players are both ready. Yep, everyone's ready. Let's go. Reality is just mistyped. Go is Golo. Ha! Ha! Yeah, that's my kind of jokes. Alright, everyone. Welcome once more to Disco Bloodbath, the bloodbathiest of all the discos in the Coprulo sector. We're in the southeast corner of the map. Currently up 1 in this best of 3 lower bracket final of today's Master Swan Open, the number 26. Give it up for Golo. And in the north, damn it, interface. Just wanted to open up the OBS thing because it was blocked. In the northwest corner of the map, representing Team Alpha X, it is our Purple Protoss, Reality. Alright, see where Reality goes with that. Oh, Golo, yeah, bastard. Golo is responding in kind with With a hatchery, 6 probes being pulled. So this hatchery shouldn't be finishing up in time, but it will delay the actual Nexus. Golo is taking in, another hatchery at home. This is going to delay Golo's spawning pool for quite a long time. Reality, not being too panicked about this. Look at the Cybercore. Pull at least some of the drone probes, not all of them. This hatchery should be on. There we go. There's the Zealot. There's a cancel. Doesn't quite get the what's it? The, oh, oh you, oh you. I thought it was a. Just gonna put a. What's the name of the thing? Evolution chamber. Yeah, I didn't quite get the Evo chamber put on the creep once the hatchery was cancelled, but let's get a second hatchery up. And there's no probes being pulled this time. So yeah, so Golo's Reality's second Nexus is going to be delayed by quite a bit. The response is a... Is that a proxy starport? Yeah, it is a proxy starport. Stargate, not port. Gate. Very different. Is that a... No, there's a kill on the drone, so definitely a cancel on the hatchery. Reality going to march across the map. We'll set up an Oracle probably as well. And since the spawning pool is so late for Golo, there's not much to defend at home. There's only a couple of queens. It's the only anti-air. No spores either. But if we saw a lot of resources went into just making those hatcheries. You know, this is a third hatchery as well. Yeah, it doesn't look like this is going to be working out for Golo. Reality responded very competently to this. Let's go. The Oracle is being made. The Adepts shade into the natural. Gonna kill 3 drones. Maybe more. No, only 3 drones. These are the killers. This one Zealot is just a distraction. There's a double Oracle. They don't have a lot of energy, but that's enough. With no anti-air here, not even queens, they can just completely eliminate this drone line. Zip, 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 zip. There we go. 13 drones and some larvae on these oracles. Ducklings do manage to break into Reality's base, but there's a recall on the oracles, and that should clean it up before there's a tremendous amount of damage. Also, probes can fight against Zerglings if there's a big number of probes compared to the number of Zerglings. So, a nice response by Reality so far. That's 17 drones dead. That's quite a bit. The Protoss is up in workers. You know the Zerg is in trouble. The Zerg does have a third base set up, so there's recovery potential here, especially if Reality doesn't continue to harass with the oracles. Ooh, oracles. There's Zerglings right here. Zerglings managed to break through the wall, surround the adepts. The oracles aren't being activated. Now they are. But the Zerglings can just run through. No, they cannot. They just hesitate under the oracles and get lasered. That is a real actual Phoenix, not a hallucinated Phoenix. So we can actually clean out overlords. So no Night Assay here. Kurro, of course, incredibly happy to see a proxy hatchery. And they're on the way for Golo. Ooh, look at that. We're gonna see all the sneaky, dirty stuff we haven't seen in a while. Proxy hatcheries, dark shrines. Now Golo is finishing the lair, so there will be some detection with overseers around. There are spores in the bases, even in the third base. So Dark Templar is not going to be the end of the world. These are some adepts in this warp prism. This could do a lot more damage than the Dark Templars potentially. If these are dropped into the main mineral line. Alright, Reality taking the third base. Still has these oracles patrolling around. Dark Shrine is finished. See what Reality chooses to do with that. Warp Prism sneaks around here. Well, I say snakes, it's creep all around. Kolo should be able to see this. Sets all of these units to take care of that adept. Where's the Dark Templar warping? Oh no! Oh no! The warp prism goes down. These oracles can do a lot of damage here. So that was a fake of a fake of a fake. This is 20 and 22 kills on these oracles. 22 drones dead. They're gonna try and kill the queens, but probably not gonna make it. Not against 5 queens. The Dark Templars warped in defensively. They're starting to clean up these roaches. Oh, there's the Ewok strip club. Glad to see it's still operating and hasn't been shut down because of racist reasons or like weird social morality stuff. So the DT as a defense mechanism proved actually pretty effective. Kick the roaches away. I wonder why Volo just didn't bring the overseers, because you got the tech for overseers. Why not? Yep. When DTs wants to do the job, they switch to Archons. Stargate hasn't been detected yet, I believe. Actually, it has been found out, but Golo hasn't done anything about it. Oh, yep, there's an Nidus. This might be a little late. The push is already happening. This is something you kind of want to have prepared when you're pushing, because yeah, I don't know. It could be good for reinforcements. It's gonna be delayed here. So this gives Reality time to finish up charge. So these charge lots are going to be a hell of a lot more effective in this fight than they would otherwise be. Here comes the Nidus. It's going to be just a reinforcing Nidus. And Reality going to jump on top of the whole thing before the Nidus is finished. The Biles miss the army. The Nidus gets denied. Gotta deny the Nidus. And Golo will have to limp back home with the Protoss army at their heels. As the bloodbath after this go. There's the dance floor right here. Even the overseers are getting cleaned out, so maybe there's room for DTs as well if you have the War Prism. The War Prism was not remade, by the way. Swan Void Ray. Licking all the roaches with its blue tongue. Reality may have overextended here though. It's just Archons and Immortals. Here come the charge lots though. And they do get to the Queens and the roaches. But the Immortals are being evacuated. They're gonna get recalled. So that's the end of this attack. But at least Reality keeps the heavy units still alive. That's nice. Fourth base is finished as well. More Archons being made. Gonna need more charge lots to face this. +1 weapons is about to finish for reality. This will just get found out by a whole bunch of Archons. They're about to get surrounded with Immortals. Oh boy. This is everything roaches hate is here. Everything. Even got that one Void Ray. Alright, got to protein some queens. What'll buy? No Night to say anymore. This is a strong Portus army, but there's not a lot of buffer. Charge lots are pretty late to the party, but they do arrive at the disco. It's gonna be a dangerous back and forth here, as both of them try to get an advantage. I think Golo is just about to make it if he keeps enough roaches alive. No, the Zealots do get to the Ravagers, and the Immortals get to the Queens, and everything Zerg just disappears. Look at the army supply. 52 to 16. The Protoss is in a great position. Yeah, Golo calls GG. Reality evens up the score. Have ourselves a sideways 1-1. So the proxy hatch did not turn out as great as we might have expected for Golo. Even though it did a lot of it delayed a lot of Reality's attack, delayed the Nexus for a long time. Because that was a proxy hatchery that turned into a second proxy hatchery. Acropolis is going to be next. That will be our next map. So, fight with our Hydras over here. Let's get the players in. Where does it get the World of Slippers? Because I need a yawn. I can only yawn if we're introducing World of Sleepers. Yeah, Reality having a lobby bug again. No, I'll take this time to do some roach stretching. Gotta get blood flowing right here. Especially since my my neck is cramped. Gotta make sure the you know, the muscles get moving. See if our players are ready. What was ready? Is Reality ready for you? Or are you ready for Reality? Alright, I have to sit down and just cast standing up. Though I could, I have done that before. Casted standing up. It's kind of difficult to do when you're observing. You know, you gotta set up a different mouse position and everything like that. It was quite a bit of a bother. I mean, I could actually do it a lot more if you know, if we have someone observing the game for us. I could just do it standing up. I'd probably be doing that. Well, why am I not doing that? I'm a moron. Anyway, we are at the top of the Acropolis, where the Parthenon is. And also, in the southeast, our Green Zerg currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 lower bracket final of today's Master Swan Open, the number 26. Give it up for our 2-time runner-up in a row, Golo. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Alpha X, also currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 lower bracket final. Today's Master Swan Open, the number 26. Give it up for our purple Protoss, Reality. Jump. I messed it up. Abort. There's Lumia. There's our other Australian Terran right here. In chat. Lumia, everybody. He's 3-time SDO champion. The very first SDO champion. My very own teammate. Co-caster. My very first co-caster, actually. Lumia, everyone. The Banshee enthusiast, Lumia. The other Australian Zerg. Or maybe the other. No, actually, Iagus doesn't count anymore because he switched to Zerg. Wait, did I say Australian Zerg? No, Australian Terran. Did I completely confuse my brain there for a second? Did I? I don't know. You tell me. Come on, set it up right here on this drainage pipe. Yep, there we go. It's gonna be a third hatchery. Nice and quick at the not exactly at the 2-minute mark, but still pretty quick. No delay on the Nexus this time. No proxy shenanigans. No, this probe is probably up to something. I see a robotics facility at home. I guess it might be if Reality goes for like a strong immortal stalker push. It's gonna be very difficult to hold this third base for Golo. Let's get some maybe some Nidus play here. Look at a Baneling nest. Which I don't know if it's gonna be very effective if Reality goes with the immortal stalkers. Banelings are kind of like the last thing you want to get. Unless he's setting up a bust, which I don't know. He's moving out pretty early. It's not even gonna need a bust. His speed hasn't even finished, and the Zerglings are all the way across the map. Literally just 2 of us. Yeah. I was like, it's an Australian Terran. How many are those? They're all Zergs or Protoss, except Lumia. Alright, here comes the bus. Benny's gonna explode on top of these stalkers. Actually, not a lot to survive. Oh, okay, I was about to say there's not a lot here, but yeah, here comes the reinforcements. It's a cloud of Zerglings inside the wall now. They surround the Immortal. They don't actually attack it, they're attacking the probes instead. Stalker at the back is doing damage. There's a surround as well. Both the Immortal and the Stalker are going to go down. 9 probes are down as well. 12 probes, 13 probes. Another Immortal is finished. Find itself a nice spot here in the corner. But more Zerglings rush through and they get to the high ground and the main mineral line where they'll munch on probes until they are satisfied, which is never, because they keep on doing it. 20 probes are dead. And then up to 20 workers to 14. Golo is going all in on this and getting the win. There we go. Golo. Look. Golo is either going to be a 3-time contender or a champion, finally. They're either going to break the curse or just continue with the curse. Last time we had a contender this dominant was the Kong himself, Kashim. who later broke the curse and did win an STO championship, and then almost immediately got promoted to Masters. Alright. Now if Golo doesn't want to break, I may not just, you know, put another duct tape and just go straight to the finals. It's gonna be EU versus, oh no, it's gonna be EU versus Australia, so it's gonna be some fun some fun ping selection going on here. Trying to figure out what servers we're going to be taking. What's the recommended situation here? Because it's going to be bad for either player, no matter what. And it is a best. Okay, so Central is going to be. Try to set it up into the thing. Central United States. Okay. Alright, Dom is okay with it. So let's go. Disco Bloodbath. We are back to the Ewok Strip Club. Let's set up this lobby. Alright, so it is a best of 5 match with a 1-point advantage for Dom, the winner of the upper bracket. Like he's saying, Dom is pretty good. Sad I couldn't make it to the finals. Happy with my performance overall. Yeah, Reality played fantastically well. I think kind of unlucky that scouted the main and the Bane nest was in the natural. Yep. Yep. That's what happens with sneaky Zergs. They sneak around. Alright, let's see if our players are ready. Shall get right into it. Google. Like he's saying, I'm not cheesy. Yeah, that isn't cheesy usually. Aggressive, yes. Cheesy, no. Alright everyone. Welcome back to Disco Bloodbath. The bloodiest of all the discos. Or maybe the discoiest of all the bloodbaths. For the final match of today's Master Swan Open, the number 26. In the southeast corner of the map, a 2-time Master Swan Open contender in a row. All the way from the land of Germany, our green Zerg is Golo. And in the northwest of the map, starting with a 1-point advantage as the winner of the upper bracket of today's Master Swan Open, the number 26. Give it up for our purple Terran, all the way from the land of Australia. It is Dom. Okay. Clean game so far. We don't see a lot of cheeses in TVZ. All that lately. It used to be a little more popular, but yeah, if you have two races that are pretty good at handling early game cheeses, it's Zerg in turn. This is the match where they have the, I think, the least potential for cheeses at the moment, in the current meta at least. So yeah, so we haven't seen that all that often. Still gonna be running around here, gonna get that third hatchery quickly, probably. Only okay, getting 4 Zerglings, so for the Swarm Force. Nothing too crazy. Sometimes you will see the Zergs getting the Linked M6 and marching it across the map. That would only work if you have a pool first, right? Try and delay the command center. Ooh, Reaper gets 1 drone and luckily manages to escape that clump of Zerglings. Doesn't get to deny the 3rd base. Did see it, right? Yeah, I did see it. Alright. It's gonna be a 1-1-1 from Dom. Again with the reactored Hellions. Same opening we saw between Dom and I earlier on. I as in the player I, not me as in Steelmold. We're probably gonna get a couple. No, actually, only 1 kill. Dedicated pressure. Now, Light is activating the Light guilt trip. For ascertaining why Lumia was not attending today's games, not participating. Zerglings do catch the Hellions as they move out. That's a nice scout. And actually Dom is prompted to stay back instead of going across the map. Nah, I'm gonna continue. Okay. So we have not hive, the other one, lair. They're very confusing, these two. More Rexes from Dom. So we'll continue with the bio. It's been working so well for Dom today so far. These aliens shouldn't be able to get in here and do any damage. For one, there aren't any drones to kill, and for second, there's a lot of Zerglings and Queens around. Yeah, don't quite get the creep tumor there, so that's good for Golo. It's always great when you lose a creep tumor. It's always fun, isn't it? Just fun. Yeah, the Squeeze is just gonna bully those aliens away. Hey, see, on this map you can barely see the tentacle thingies. On the other map we saw them on, they were like really bluish. Here they're like, they're a lot less, you know, What's the word I'm looking for? Evident? Not the word I was looking for. Dome marching out across the map. No medivacs yet. What happened to our starport? Did we not have a starport? We have a starport. Medivacs. Medivacs where? Oh, they they pushed ahead and almost died to Queens. Yeah, this is a pretty powerful turn push here. +1 bioweapons is about to finish as well. A lot of banelings are right here. This is the Iron Creep. Not a lot of splits by Dom, but enough, just about enough to survive the banelings. The medivacs went down. Yeah, they did. So that puts a timer on how long Dom can stay here. Because without the medivacs, this is yep. No banelings on Golo's side though. But use the queens to jump on top of tanks. Here come the banelings, and the bio has to run away or die. Still 2 more tanks at the back here. Nice focus fire on the banelings, so no more come in, but the Zerglings should be enough to clean this up. They do clean the tank as well, and just as the new medivacs come in, the entire Terran force has disappeared. Golo, now free to start saturating this 4th base. All in all, this attack by the Terran did not actually do all that much. It did cost, you know, it was very costly for the Zerg to defend this, but yeah, there wasn't not a lot of you know, economical damage. Hydrolysis is about to finish for Golo. He's gonna have to the ability to tech up through that path. So Viking going to kill some overlords, possibly even supply block Golo. These Zerglings are in a great position to sneak in here. While these supply depots are down, and no response. They actually sneak in past this, the Marines. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 dead SCVs so far. Ooh, and they get into the main as well. Oh no. Oh no. The counterattack by Dom is just standing there. While Dom is scrambling to defend this. 15 dead SCVs. Oh! This force gets surrounded. A lot of it gets deaded. Infantry armor about to finish. +1. Infantry weapons already... +2, sorry. Infantry weapons already started. And Golo is about to get some Hydralisks into this. With range. It's gonna work well against these medivacs and marines. Especially with the banelings on the ground. Now with their speed and they're on creep. Dome is running out of options on how to keep this push going. Ooh. A spire and a hive. Alright. Let's see what Golo is gonna want to do with this advantage that they got for themselves. I mean, Mutalisks can really easily shut down medivacs, just as long as the Marines aren't on the ground. Yeah, just running through. Oh, gonna be able to delay this 3rd base. Get it. There you go. Then we have Dom pushing forward. Golo is responding, gonna try and flank this. Oh, that's a great flank. The tanks aren't sieged. The Zerglings get right on top of the tanks. The Banelings crush through them and get to the bio. Oh, no. That was some amazing Baneling connection and connections, and this entire army died. It's gonna be a great spire. I don't think the game would even get to that point. And we have an Ultralisk cavern as well. So this, now that this gets scouted, the spire, the greater spire, it's maybe the Ultralisk then is going to be the surprise switch here that Golo is going to go for. Well, Dome is going to prepare for Broodlords. Golo is just to go and come on in with Ultralisks. There's the transfuse on the greater spire. Gotta keep that alive to keep the illusion going. Yeah. Yes. Chitinous plating. Ultralisks on the way. Well, Dom just thinks this is just gonna be Broodlords. Getting a lot of barracks here. Maybe Dom hasn't really taken the bait. Getting a lot of barracks with tech labs on them. Can make a lot of marauders and ghosts. We counter these Ultralisks pretty nicely. They're surrounded by Golo. And another Terran army should be disappearing right here. Medivacs included. Might have exploded the Ultralisks. Well, actually, this drop gets the Infestation Pit and the Greater Spire, also killing some drones as well. So the Ultralisk tech is exposed. This is a nice maneuver by Dom, but this was very costly. It's a lot of 120 Marines dead. And 184 Zerglings. When the ratio of dead Zerglings to Marines is that close, it's, yes, 11 Medivacs. Ouch! That's a lot of gas and minerals down the drain. Look at that, Golo is just setting up a gigantic Lingbane Ultra Hydra Force thingy. Chitinous plating is finished. Vital glands just started. Anabolic synthesis is about to finish, so these Ultralisks are going to be a little more mobile. The Banelings get to the bio. They kill the tanks as well. This planetary fortress is going down. So the fourth base is compromised. And there's still enough Zerg here to be a nuisance. A drop at the back, gonna clean some of it up, but more reinforcements streaming in. Oh boy, it's gonna be dangerous for the Terran. Terran is starting to run out of army units. There we go. GG and Golo evens up the score. We have ourselves a sideways 1-1. Oh boy. That was a bit of a hard-fought one. I was surprised by that many Baneling connections there. There was about 20 or 30 Marines that died almost instantly. It was bad. Okay. This is one of the last things you want to happen as a Terran is just get surrounded by a whole bunch of Zerg and lose an entire army. Well, not for free, but Golo didn't lose a lot of units other than the Banelings. Golo kept most of their units alive, also catching their tanks as they're unsieged. Great move. It's gonna be It's gonna be Dom's map choice. Triton is going to be the map. Boop. I'm just talking to the interface in the same language with which it speaks to me. With Alright, put the players are in. See if they're ready. Well, let's go! Beep. 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 Alright everyone, welcome back to Triton LE, the most thematically confusing map in the map pool. We're in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Germany. The contender himself, our Green Zerg. Give it up for Golo. And in the northwest corner of the map, our Purple Terran from the land of Australia, also currently sideways 1-1. This best of 5 final match. Give it up for Dom. Maybe when you have like a one-syllable name for a player, like Dom, it's kind of difficult to do like a dramatic intro. Like, it's Dom. It's Golo. It's Dom. You're like, like stopped. Like, unless you want to go, it's Dom. But then it kind of loses it, you know. You wanna all the monosyllabic names. They make announcing player names kind of difficult. Like the more syllables you have, the more room there is to play. You know, up and down the names. Like Light VIP. You know that you know it's got the whole thing. You know, Lumia! You can play with it. With Dom, you're like, Dom! I had the same problem with I as well. Like, it's I! Kind of, I don't know. Just, you know, caster problems. It's nothing to do with the game. That shouldn't affect the game in any way, but, you know. It does affect my job, so I'm talking about it. Yeah. Dom's Reaper does manage to delay the third base for Golo, killing the drone. So Golo likes to take the third base rather quickly. This time it's going to be denied. The Reaper does die in the end. And this is going to be a tough one to wall, so if Golo wants to switch to some aggressive build here, this might be might work nicely. Dom again with the 1-1-1. Very standard, very safe. Again with the reactor factory, gonna get some Hellions. So far we haven't seen these early Hellions doing a lot of that. See, look at this, look at this. On the ice, maps. Like these are very pronounced. Like they're very bluish. The tentacles thingies. That's why like on this map they were so like, you know, evident, prominent. Prominent. That's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. Prominent. Well, you know, in the other map we saw, they weren't all that prominent. It's odd. It's odd how Tyler said. This is another reason I don't like skins. Because every map has different lighting effects and stuff. And you can't really perfectly balance it when you have so many skins to work with. I mean, if you had like one set of skins for each race, you only had to have to set up different colors. But you know, when you have so many skins for each race, it's very difficult. Like, well, it does find a way to get in, but that's a lot of Marines to clean up. The Zerglings. Golok does know that this is coming, so more Zerglings are being prepared to defend at home. 2 full medivacs of Marines. 2 medivac fulls of Marines, maybe we say. 6 queens around. Don't want to go too far off grid though. I guess Golo maybe wanted to catch those medivacs before they unload, which is gonna be nice, because 6 queens, actually that's 7 queens, and kill medivacs pretty damn quickly. And don't oh, that medivac! Could have been very, very close. That was very, very close. Could have been very, very dangerous, is what I meant to say. More Marines being sent out across the map. With some aliens as well. The Dom did get an armory, so you're gonna see those Hellbats being transformed again. Oh. We're getting a lot of Zerglings in the Baning Nest. And sends a force of Zerglings across the map, which is nice. He's going to try and get some counter damage. Well, this attack is being negotiated. Golo does see the reinforcements coming in. These Zerglings find their way in. They're actually not. They're just going to hang outside and munch on supply depots. In the meantime, the Queens go forward. Zerglings go around the hatcheries, surround the Marines. There's only one medivac here. Can't even pick up everybody. The Zerglings can't quite get to the Marines. Most of the Queens are dead. Even with some nice bending connections, there's enough Marines to actually keep pushing forward here. More Zerglings being made to defend. Hellions and Marines rallied across the map. This is starting to get some damage done. Although falling behind on worker count, 54 to 40. And really can't make any more workers. Every bit of production on the Zerg side has to be used for making army units. Third base is going to go down. The Liberator is going to be a huge help for Dom in zoning out any Zerg units that come in here. Not all the creep is clean though, so Golo still has vision on what Dom is doing, but yeah, it's just not enough units. Golo trying to bide some time here. Please get the rest themselves on the Hellbats. They are low on health, but they are still alive. And the Zerglings just disappear to the Hellbats. More Banelings being morphed, but this is the end here for Golo. They're going to kill the Baning Nest. Might even get the natural right here, right now. There we go. GG is called. And Dom taking the lead with a 2-1. Gonna be on a match point here to win this Master Swan Open number 26. So it's gonna be Golo's choice of maps. Well, map 1. You get 1. Look at all of them. We had Disco Bloodbath and we had Triton so far. Thunderbird is going to be the map. Thunderbird, Thunderbird, Thunderbird. Thunderbird! Relax, Lumia. Relax. It wasn't a 2-1-1. It was not a 2-1-1. It was a 1-1-1. Jeez, these Terrans. Lumia, you only get to go. You've been excited enough. You only get to be excited if we see Banshees. Alright? Fair? Is that a fair deal? Alright, let's see if our players are ready. Go. There we go. Beep. 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 Wah, wah, wah. Ah, they cut off my song just as I was singing it. Alright, everyone. Welcome once more to Thunderbird, Thunderbird, Thunderbird LE. We're in the northwest corner of the map. On his way to possibly being a 3-time Master Swan Open contender. He's rooting for him to break the curse right here, right now. Our Green Zerg. Give it up for Golo! And in the southeast corner of the map, making their very first debut here. This is their first time playing for one of our tournaments. Could be a royal voter right here with the victory in this game. Give it up for our Purple Terran, Dom! They actually spelled on the bracket, on challenge bracket when they signed up. It was like Dom with 3 or 4 M's. It's like Dom, which sort of helps with announcing the player's name. Kind of. I still don't like the sound of it, like as well as like multisyllabic names, where you can just go instead of just grunt like one syllable. Fine, I will withhold any further passion for this game. Thank you, Lumia, for curtailing your passion. I'm sorry for limiting your passion, but you were getting too excited. You were seeing 2-on-1s where no 2-on-1s were to be seen. Alright, Reaper this time does not get to deny the third base for Golo. So Golo might have a chance to reach his final form. Reaper still alive. See you later, suckers! Commands are about to finish for Dom. It is again a 1-on-1. That's a quick third, though. Dom is playing sneaky here. I like this variation. It looks like it's going to be the exact same build, but it's actually going to be sneakily more macro orientated. I don't like it. Golo in the middle. I like the Golo makes a lot of wins. I like it. It's very useful in most situations. We're going to go in, see the third hatchery there. Not going to risk jumping into the base. Oh, so these might catch it right here. Whew. Manages to run away by the skin of his teeth, or the skin of his jetpacks, or I don't know, by the fumes of his jetpacks. That's what that was it. For Reaper escapes, like the you know, the Reaper gets a clutch escape. That would be like he escapes by the fumes of his jetpack. I mean, I know it makes sense, but doesn't you know, doesn't sound as cool, you know, when it's being said as it did when I was thinking about it. Sure, you know, it's part for the course for my thoughts. So many queens. It's always just like going forward. I know, nope, too many queens. Let's get that crypto in there. It's always annoying to you know, get your cryptomas gilded. One of the most annoying things is just spend so much attention and energy spreading the creep and you just kill it all the time. Creep is important. Creep wins you the game. If you have creep, you won the game. That's the rules. Alright, Dom gets to set up a third base, even before the actual push. And now the Terran army production machine is going to start kicking into gear. Hellions haven't really done any damage on the custom map so far, because the queens are right here. Is that a... Oh, that's... For a second I thought that was a ramp with rocks on it. It's not. Dom is keeping a good eye on this corner here. I thought he might bring some SCVs to clean this up and just sneak in. You know, out Zerg the Zerg. And or maybe even drop a mule there. I don't know. If you drop a mule and you mine both patches, does it give you the thing? What's worth it more? To send an SCV there or just drop a mule? I'm not really sure how that works. Bailing's being made by Golo. Hydraulics then almost finishing. And Bailing is going to have speed. And the crypt spread is going to be fantastically good with all them queens around. Golo sent the queens to save the overlord here. Just jumped on top of these Hellions and just noped out of there. The dome is actually keeping them alive. Alright. Tanks are almost ready, so we're about to see a push from Dom probably. Although we might end up seeing Golo pushing first, because it seems I'm a little more prepared in terms of like just mentally. Well, Dom does have the higher army supply. Oh. Where did he go? Look at that crypt spread. So beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's always nice to kill Zerglings from across the rocks, from the safety of the other side. There are hydralisks here. Which Dome finally gets to scout. Okay. Why do they have... Why do they have headlights? What the fuck is this? They look so stupid. They look like weird snails. That is... I don't know why, this looks funny. You know, ibelisks need to look like really menacing, but this just looks cute. I don't know. Alright, this is a lot of creep. Even with all this army, I'm finding it a bit difficult to clean this up. And the flank is already being set up here with the banelings on the side there. But the Marines are cleaning out the queens. Golo is waiting for Dom to push forward, but Dom is not taking the bait. Here comes the surround though. There's a lot of tanks to spread around. This might not work for Golo. There's just about enough tanks and Marines are left here to keep on the push. Just look at this. Reinforcements coming in. Golo has to really go back and regroup. Get some more units in. Can't really keep bleeding units before more reinforcements are ready. 9 banelings being made, but everything else dies by the time they're ready. Including this hatchery. Look at this. Look at these tank positions. More tanks are being brought in as well. Dom giving us a great example of a very strong Terran push. Viking is landed as well. Tanks some baneling shots. Marines got a steam on top of the banelings. Ooh, that was risky and it may not have paid off. A lot of these Marines are dead. But more are coming along the across the map. And this might be it. Dom may have just gotten their first championship here in the Master Swan Open, and Golo gonna have to be a contender another day. I don't see that. All the tanks are still alive. How many tanks? 4 tanks died. There are 9 in play. This is... yeah, it's gonna be GG here soon. GG! And Dom, ladies and gentlemen, is your brand new Master Swan Open champion. Oh boy. That was some juicy plays there. Dom proving to be a very dominant player. Get it? It's a pun. And yeah, Golo again proving to be a very strong contender. It's a 3rd Master Swan Open semi-final. Well, not contender final. Finalist. Well, no, but they're both finalists. But Golo is the runner-up. Runner-up, that's the word I was looking for. The runner-up 3 times in a row. Golo is saying, damn it, finals are hard, man. Yep. But there you have it. If a player constantly gets to the final match in the Master Swan, it's every time against a different opponent, by the way. So yeah, Golo showing some really nice moves. It's not going to be long before Golo gets to break the curse. We've seen that before. Yeah, Dom making it. It was started by taking out Potato Pleb. Then he took out I. Then took out Reality. And Golo in the final. Took out some pretty heavy hitters. Alrighty, everyone. That'll be the end of our cast for today. I hope you enjoyed it. You shall catch us next week for the Sea Duckling Open, the number 69. Nice. We'll probably run that joke to the ground with the 69 number. At least until MSO 69, then it's nice again. Do watch WCS Fall later on tonight. It should be starting in about 3 hours. 3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours 10 minutes. Try and catch our very own Kerwin, my countryman and friend. Kerwin is going to be participating in Group F. Press F to pay respect for the that group. I'm gonna go up against some pretty tough players, but it's gonna be great seeing one of our own participate in that tournament. Also Taldan as well, an MSO champion himself, going to be cannon rushing his way as far as he can go. Yeah, so catch that. There's a lot more good StarCraft here today for you. Yeah, we're going to find someone to host some StarCraft related stream. So stick around, we're going to raid them. And in the meantime, play the game, stretch your roaches, hydrate your hydras, drain your disruptors, cover your corruptors, deny the nidus, and neutralize your neurals or something. I don't know. Anyway, get good and prosper, and we shall see you next week. Goodbye.